Okay, picture this. You're in an art gallery, right? And you see this amazing piece, Existential Fractal Overdrive. Looks incredible. Sells for like $2 million.
Wow, okay.
Then you find out it was made by an AI fed on, get this, dog memes, war photos, and Taylor Swift album covers.
Seriously, that's
Yeah.
quite the
Okay.
mix.
So that's the big question for our simulated journey today. Is this actual genuine art? Or has AI just, figured out the cheat codes for creativity? Welcome to the NPC Energy Podcast.
Welcome. Yeah, that really does throw a wrench into how we usually think about art and, well, who gets to make it? It's like a glitch in this system, isn't it?
Totally a glitch. And think about it. Have you listening ever felt, I don't know, like a cheap print felt more real than something super fancy in a museum?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you've squinted at some digital art and thought, okay, someone let Midjourney loose after midnight.
Huh. Yeah, I know that feeling.
Then you're totally with us on this. We're diving into this glitchy question. Can art made by NPCs by AI actually be artisanal? And what does artisanal even mean when the creator doesn't need coffee or sleep or, worry about deadlines?
That's a fantastic point because we usually tie art so closely to the human experience, right? The emotions, the struggles, the trying to express something about being alive.
Exactly. The human part.
And now we have these programs that can make visually stunning stuff without any of that background.
Mhm.
It really forces us to ask what we actually value.
Okay, so let's try and unpack that. In this new codeverse, this digital world, what are we even calling art anymore? The old school definition, art history 101.
Right, the classic definition.
It's usually something like human expression, emotion, experience, perspective, channeled through paint or clay or whatever. Keyword.
Human, definitely human.
Yeah.
That's always been pretty central. The artist's unique viewpoint, shaped by their life, their feelings.
Yeah.
That was the core.
But we should probably remember the definition of art has never really stood still, has it?
Oh, absolutely not. It's always being pushed and pulled by new ideas, new tech, photography, film. They all shook things up.
And now we've got this AI wave. Think about those like vaporwave pictures with the sad anime character staring at sunsets.
Very specific vibe.
Often made by something that never had a Tumblr phase, never got dumped, never felt nostalgia. And it happened fast. Between 2022 and 2024, huge explosion.
Huge. Midjourney, DALE, stable diffusion. Suddenly they were everywhere.
And they learned from everything online. Billions of images, old masters, internet memes, commercial photography, all mashed together.
The scale is just staggering.
Yeah.
And they can churn stuff out based on a text prompt.
Like you type, draw a kitten, but make it Van Gogh style, looking sad in a ruined IKEA. Poof, there it is.
Exactly. Instantaneous almost, which is, well, it's fundamentally different from how a human works.
So here's the core of it, the real glitch we need to explore. If the creator isn't conscious, doesn't wrestle with the canvas, doesn't feel joy or pain like we do, is the result really art? Or is it just incredibly fancy automation?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Or maybe the $2 million question, based on your intro.
Wow, right.
Are intent and lived experience prerequisites for art? Can code intend anything? Does the lack of struggle cheapen the outcome?
Which leads us further down this simulation rabbit hole, the rise of the NPC artist. Like, who gets the credit? The AI, the code.
Or maybe the person writing the prompt engineer.
Ah, yeah, you hear that argument. That prompting is the new artistry, guiding the AI,
Right.
like a conductor.
It's a perspective. They see it as a collaboration, perhaps.
Yeah.
The prompt is the instruction. The AI is the tool executing it.
But then, I don't know, does typing Cyberpunk Flamingo Jazz Club really equate to, say, learning the saxophone for 15 years?
That's the pushback, definitely.
Hey, someone joked, okay, I hit enter, where's my gallery opening? It kind of highlights the difference between having an idea and, the actual crash.
It does. In crafting good prompts is a skill, understanding how the AI thinks. But
Yeah.
is it the same kind of skill? That's debatable. Maybe it's just a new kind of medium with its own craft.
And this isn't just theory, right? This spilled into the real art world. Big time. Remember that Colorado State Fair thing in 2023?
Oh, yeah. Teatro d'Opera Spécial.
Exactly. Made with Midjourney by Jason Allen. It won first place in a digital art category. Human artists were not pleased.
Understatement. You could almost hear the berets collectively flipping.
Oh.
It really ignited the whole debate. Are we valuing the image, the effort, the human touch, what matters most.
And then things got even weirder, didn't they?
How so?
Well, you started seeing human artists intentionally copying AI aesthetics, like making their work look AI generated.
Right, that feedback loop.
Yeah. And then the AI started picking up on those human interpretations of AI styles. It's
Right.
recursive. It's like trying to find the first person who posted a meme. Good luck.
It completely blurs the lines. Who's influencing whom? Is the AI learning from us, or are we adapting to it? Where's the original anymore?
Oh, okay, but let's nail this down. Can we call any of this stuff artisanal? What does that word even mean to you listening? Usually it's like handmade, right? Small batch, careful intention.
Craftsmanship, time, maybe some slight imperfections that show the human hand.
Exactly. Not something spat out by a machine in seconds. Someone had a great line. You can't have artisanal sourdough 3D printed in 0.2 seconds by a silicone yeast engine.
Huh. Perfect analogy.
Yeah.
Artisanal implies that human investment,
Right.
care, skill, passion poured into it. AI, well, it can mimic the look of that, flawlessly even, but the human intent isn't quite there in the same way.
Which gets us to this idea of the soulless skill paradox. The AI has technical chops way beyond most humans. It can draw, paint, compose stylistically.
Incredible technical proficiency, yes.
Yeah. But it feels nothing. There's no agony, no ecstasy in the making, no heartbreak fueling the brush strokes, no memory of grandma's house influencing the color palette.
Precisely. That deep well of human experience, the personal story, the why behind the art, that seems to be missing. It can replicate styles that we associate with emotion, but it doesn't have the emotion itself. It's mimicking the signal, not the source.
So is AI just the ultimate NPC artisan? You know, like that blacksmith in Skyrim. Forges a perfect Daedric sword, but has zero clue about the battles it'll see or the meaning behind it.
That's a really evocative way to put it.
And for you listening, does it matter? Do you care how the sword was made or just that it, slays the dragon effectively? Does knowing an algorithm made that beautiful image lessen its impact?
That really is the crux of it for the individual viewer, isn't it? What do we prioritize? The stunning final product? Or the human story, the struggle, the intention woven into its creation? Can we even separate those things in how we feel about art?
Okay, let's jump ahead. Fast forward our simulations, say, 50 years. Art galleries. Curated by AI. The art, AI generated. The critics writing reviews, also AI.
A completely automated art ecosystem.
Yeah. And then you, a flesh and blood human, walk in. Do the AI curators sort of look at you sideways, like a caveman just discovered fire in their minimalist gallery?
Like you're the exhibit.
Exactly. In that world, is your emotional reaction to the art still valid? Are you the artifact? Or are you the only real thing left in the room? It kind of messes with your head.
It really does. The human viewpoint becomes the anomaly. Would our feelings still count in the same way? Or would art just become something purely data-driven, appreciated on algorithmic merit?
Which leads nicely into this idea, the Turing test for art. I think Blaise Aguirre-Ayarcas suggested it.
Mm-hmm. The basic idea being,
If you look at two pieces, one human-made, one AI-made, and you genuinely can't tell the difference, and one of them moves you, makes you feel something real, doesn't matter which one it was.
does the origin negate the emotional impact? If it resonates, it resonates.
It's a strong argument. It challenges that whole idea that art must come from a human soul to be valuable.
It forces us to look at what we're actually seeking when we engage with art. Is it the connection itself or the knowledge of the human hand behind it?
But, okay, there's the counter-argument, too. The creep factor, the Frankenstein effect.
Yes, the unease.
It's not that the AI art is bad, necessarily. It can be technically brilliant, but knowing a machine made it,
Yeah.
it just feels off. For some people, anyway.
Like uncanny valley, but for creativity.
Kind of. The analogy I heard was like kissing a mannequin who's really good at dirty talk.
Okay, that's vivid and unsettling.
Right. Technically impressive, maybe even stimulating on some level, but you know it's not real. That knowledge changes the experience.
And that discomfort is understandable. We have millennia of associating art with human consciousness, human feeling. Knowing it comes from complex math, not lived experience, can create a disconnect.
So as we sort of wind down this part of our simulated journey, here's a final glitch to ponder. Maybe Artisanal needs a patch, an update.
How do you mean?
Maybe it stops being about the creator and starts being about the receiver, about the experience. If you hear a song cooked up by an AI trying to sound like, I don't know, Freddie Mercury, and it makes you cry, does your emotion still count?
Does the authenticity lie in the creation or the reception?
Mm.
That's a really powerful reframing. Maybe the connection forged is the only thing that truly matters, regardless of the source code.
And honestly, when you zoom out,
Yeah,
haven't humans always been remixing? Sampling, borrowing, collaging ideas and styles from everywhere.
absolutely. Standing on the shoulders of giants. Or maybe just borrowing their paintbrushes.
So maybe AI is just the next phase of that, a really, really powerful new tool for remixing everything. In this superintelligence era that seems to be dawning, art isn't dying, it's just morphing fast.
Evolving in real time.
Yeah, the algorithms might hold the brush now, but that weird, messy, unpredictable glitch in your human soul when you experience something, that still feels pretty authentic to me.
A fascinating way to end. Our ideas about art, reality, maybe even ourselves, seem much more like shifting code than solid rock.
Right. Okay. Go on, smash that subscribe button like you're trying to delete a rogue process. Next time on NPC Energy. Get this. Our algorithms already deciding our jobs, our roles in the simulation based on our Spotify Wrapped. Seriously.
Wow. Okay, that sounds potentially alarming.
We'll dive in. Until then, keep questioning, stay simulated, and remember, if a machine makes art in the forest and no one's there to did it even vibe?